Hello and welcome back to Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. This time, instead of Cornell, we are playing as Henry, the little boy that Cornell didn't save, that is unlocked after you beat the game as Cornell. Henry is not a full character, which is why he doesn't start out in the foggy ship, he starts out in the Forest of Silence. Henry's objectives: Silent Forest, Castle Wall, Annex to the Evil Castle, Underground Passage, Underground Waterway, Outer Wall. Henry must rescue all 6 of the children found in the 6 stages within 7 days. I assume that was originally going to be 6 days, but they changed it to 7 for reasons. The game is over after 7 days are up, or when all 6 children have been saved. If you save your clear data based on the child save, you earn a special bonus. Yes, this is how you unlock alternate costumes, hard mode, and Carrie and Reinhardt. A child can be rescued by speaking to it, if only it was that easy in real life. Now, some people use their whips, some people use magic, and Cornell uses his powerful werewolf claws. Henry, however, is a man, and he shoots things. Yes. The enemies in this level are sure such a threat. Henry is the greatest promotion that the National Rifle Association could ever have. By gum. Also, you may notice, this is just Reinhardt's character model. He even has Reinhardt's melee attack, which is a sword instead of Cornell's claws. But he does have a gun, which is quite a bit different from the Vampire Killer Whip. You got to admit. Now let us break that seal, and hello, you ridiculous bone mom. And now, we can just sit back and hammer the attack button and just wait for the targeting to actually lock on and shoot him. Anything that makes Henry put his gun away will make him bring it out again with 6 full shots. Typically, Henry is packing a 6-shooter here, and after 6 shots he'll have to reload. However, if he puts the gun away, this resets. It doesn't actually have any track of bullets in the chamber that persist when he puts it up. So you can swing his melee attack, you can use his swordy sword, or you can just wait for him to put it up himself. Any of these work. Or, when he's done firing, you can just let him do the reload animation. And there we go. Wait, that was a boss, right? Right, that was supposed to be a boss. See, the horrors of Dracula and his mishishment, his evil skeletons are no match to you when you have a gun. This message approved by the National Rifle Association. Now, let's just run around here and explore a bit better than we did previously. We keep shooting the pelvises off of these guys and turning them into crawling torsos. Here we go, we got a power-up. That's what we were waiting for. These skeletons just come out of nowhere. They're crawling out of everything. And let us pull this to unveil Tony the Tiger. Yes. Now, that takes 4 shots for Cornell, so I'm actually thinking Henry's gun isn't as powerful of a shot as everyone else's. Although, it is a very fast-shooting, essentially hit-scan weapon. I mean, what are these skeletons supposed to do? They can't really do anything. And I mean, sure, they're skeletons. They're the grunts of the game. But this gun is still... Remember those Frogger men that gave Cornell so much trouble because they hopped around and avoided his shots? Yeah, Henry doesn't have to worry about them. He just shoots them. I mean, hey, it's effective. Now, we're not going to do the level clip because we need to find children. And Henry can't find the children if he's running past them using skips. Oh no, an exploding skeleton. Fortunately, we were armed to the teeth. Which is good. Okay. Hello there, child. Thank you so much for saving me. I knew you would come for me. When I grow up, I want to be a great soldier like you. Alright. And now this is the part that we came to before. Now, we're also going to want to be quick with this because exploding skeletons are coming up. They are mean, but that's okay because we can just run away from them. Something about bringing a gun to a hand grenade fight. The best choice of action for everyone involved is just to not get involved at all. Because, I mean, it's a hand grenade. What are you going to do to a hand grenade? Even if you shoot it, it still blows up. Maybe. Hello again. Do you ever get tired of this? Yes. I jumped that, but that's okay. With this gun, we can solve all of our problems. God, look up what the speed of a gun is so that we can figure out how quickly we can solve our problems. Just the speed of your average handgun. What do you mean the Google search results are confusing? It shouldn't be that difficult to look up what the average speed of a bullet fired out of a handgun is. We need to find out how efficiently we can defend ourselves. I mean, this is the 1800s after all, we do not have M16s. And now... I just kind of feel sorry for him. Goodbye. You tried, at least. And we get the roast chicken for our troubles, the same roast chicken that Cornell gets. His chicken regenerates. Also, I didn't notice this until now, but Henry has a iron cross on his helmet. That's interesting. I've only just now noticed that. And the portcullis is down again. Yeah, see, that's a red... No, wait, that's not an iron cross. That's just a red cross. I'm surprised Konami didn't get sued for that. Maybe the localizers didn't notice it either, and so they weren't able to change it. And as you can see... Wow. Okay. They're just... This has the potential to be the shortest level in Castlevania history. By gum. However, we do want to get a child. And now, as you can guess, where are they going to hide that child? Yep. This locked door isn't locked anymore. Yes, in Cornell's story, that locked door is sealed by... I believe Moonlight? Yeah. And then Carrie and Reinhardt, it's locked. It's just locked. Now we're going to want to go through here so that we can get a rescued child. And that rescued child is right over there. Yes. Let's restart this stage because we didn't save anything. On the right side, we can still get our level 2 axe. Although, our gun is now back down to base 1 power, but that's okay. It's not super important. Of course, that was the part that got me tripped up so many times in the Cornell playthrough of the game, so of course it's going to trip me up here. Hello there. Bess, you've come to save me. This place is scary. Evil demons are all around. We should go home right away and tell Mom and Dad we're okay. Well, you go do that. I, on the other hand, am going to narrowly avoid death. It's a good thing we narrowly avoided that death. Now we're going to want to wait because that's going to happen, and now we can jump over. Finally, something we can kill. And it took 6 hits. Yes, I am starting to get the distinct impression Henry's revolver doesn't actually pack that much power. The NRA are going to take away their sponsorship of this video. No, we don't have to do anything involving wenches or levers or whatever fucking have you, because again, as you saw before, this level is completely open. However, I am still worried about throwing Henry to his death. As we should all be, in fact. And he takes another 6 shots. 6 shooter, 6 shots. But now we have a power-up. We can power our gun up. And we can exit out the wrong level load. I've never actually been through here in this part because you always go through it in the cutscene and the wall just closes behind you. Ah, yes. The level we skipped as Cornell. I remember this place. Why are you closing now? The other one didn't close. Are these levels going to be consistent in what closes and opens? Oh no! Ah yes, police officer simulator. That was fucking terrible, I'm sorry. Oh, that was my worst joke yet. Ah yes. These are supposed to be challenging us. Oh. Well, they bit us, so all of our force is authorized and is not excessive. Well, are you going to show up? Okay, I have to get a little closer. There we go. I had to do it. Oh, and the gate opened back up. I was well within my rights. After all, my life was in danger. And as we all know, when your life is in danger, you have to do things. Hey, look. It's this thing. This thing is just always here. Ready for Cornell to not Cornell, for Henry to come up and take his goodies. Fair show. Now, let's see. Here lies my beloved wife, Mary. Here lies my beloved son, Henry. We're just not going to question that. We're just going to keep running. and forget we saw that. Ah, yes. The villa. Now, as you probably guessed, one of the key tenets of Henry's quest is that Henry doesn't really have to worry about much of anything, really. Oh no, here's a vampire. He's going to do some acrobatics. I am a vampire! Roar! I'm going to go at you. We stood our ground. You can't say we didn't. Now, something I didn't show off in the Cornell playthrough is you can break that for a nice little bit of goodies. I didn't show it in the Cornell playthrough because that would have involved fighting that vampire, and as we all know, Cornell doesn't like to fight things. You know, sometimes the combat is scary. Now, the villa, I'm going to show off more of it than I probably will, than I definitely should, but I skipped over so much of it in the Cornell playthrough. And in all honesty, it's a good-looking stage. It's just that you never have to come through here as the Cornell because you can just skip through all of it. Oh no! Glass Knights. They're remarkably durable. That was what, 4 shots from a revolver? Are these guys really made out of glass? Charlie Vincent isn't here. I suppose he's already buggered off. There's a cross in here. Yep. So, let's see. This is, again, I think it's a nice looking level. It really is. A lot of people get strung up on the Forest of Silence, which doesn't have the best looking aesthetic, and we got a storeroom key. And we got a roast chicken. And by fucking god, this place is haunted as shit. Let us provide some exorcisms with firearms. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Who knows, maybe Cornell has rock salt in his gun or something. I don't know. I mean, it is a holy gun for the church, so it's possible. Then we can use the storeroom key. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of items in this level that I just completely skipped over. But as you saw, we didn't need them. And this is about the time where a flashback would come to me dying on the Dracula Ultimate fight after running out of food. Yes. But that's okay, because that fight was terrible, and you aren't going to see it. And by Jove, you shouldn't see it, because it was terrible. Well, let's go out into the garden maze. Yes, again, Henry can just kind of go wherever the hell he wants to. Nothing's stopping him, levels are kept open for him, and that's really mostly just so that you can search for the children. Since that is supposed to be his point of coming out here, is he's searching for the kids. See, we have 6 days left. We're almost out of time. We've only rescued 2 children. Yeah, 6 days left to rescue 4 children. I have a gun too, asshole! Ah, yes. Henry really making that fight fair. It's okay, they may have had a machine gun, but we still had superior firepower. And now I do not fucking remember where the goddamn child is in here. All I remember is they're in one of the fucking dead ends in this place. which I didn't really show off a lot in the Cornell playthrough because I knew where I was going, which was right up here. For obvious reasons, we're not going to be doing the, that skip as Henry, because it's completely pointless. We'd be running past the child anyway, so we wouldn't even be saving the child we're out here to rescue. And on top of that, Henry doesn't need to worry about the level exit. He can just go through it whenever he wants to. He doesn't have to clip into the loading zone. Where the hell are we going? Okay, not here. This is actually where you go to end the level. So we don't want to go here just yet. You want to find the child. They're here somewhere, by Jove. I feel like I've made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try over here. Maybe we'll find something. No, just money. Maybe the children should be exploring. There's not a lot in this maze, and, you know, the kids could use the money. There's some holy water. Yes. You can now see why I skipped through this part as Cornell. It's not fun, it's not interesting, it's not entertaining. But it is necessary. And that's, again, where we came from. I have not done the Henry quest in quite a while. Finally, we're making some progress. There we go. There you are, you little shithead. I knew you would come for me. I want to be a great soldier like you. Yes, yes. And now we can go forth. Carry on. In pursuit of the exit of this level. Which, as we went over, isn't too far from here. Since I accidentally walked into it already, and here it is. But first, before we go through there, a roast beef for our troubles. Yes. And a purifying. And we can just go through here. We don't have to get crest half A and crest half B like Cornell did. And we don't have to fight anything. Whoa. Oh, that was Cornell's gun. Well, let's jump in. And we are in Tunnel. Let us save, and as you can see, that is actually the way to get out of this level. Yes, Henry can go to and from levels as he pleases. Anyway, that'll be all for this video. Yeah, have a good one. We're going to do some stuff as Henry, I guess. Why not?